We're going from this to this, and here's 4 steps to do it. Let's go.
Every last one.
If nothing else, collect these. Look up where they are if you have to. It's the most important thing you can do to prevent the forever sleep. Well, not eternal sleep, because apparently that's a different thing, but they increase your power and defense. That's it. Now go on, get. If you have less than 50 or 60 vigor, and you left a negative review saying how you kept getting 1 hit, then you're straight up the enemy. 50 to 60 vigor minimum and Morgott's rune, or at the very least, Radahn's rune. And I'm sorry to say, but it's finally time you wean yourself off Godric's rune.
Thank you, Sheila.
Bye, Terry.
Bye, Sheila. I'll never forget tonight.
Bye, Terry.
All right, Alan, whatever. Go inside. Bye, Sheila.
See you, Terry.
Bye, Sheila.
As far as equipment goes, you really don't have to go too crazy. For armor, probably stay away from robes and loincloths, but overall aim for around 20 negation. And for talismans, first and foremost, that scorpion charm has got to go. This is war, and we don't kid around in war. This is about survival. But the good news is, you only really need to dedicate 1 slot to defense, this primarily being the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, and you can find this at the base of the Erdtree. You can also sub this out, or add an elemental defense talisman if a certain element is destroying you. And these are some good talismans to consider if you need an extra boost here or there. Also, side note, if you really want to survive, equip a freaking shield, medium to heavy. You can block nearly everything in this game to a decent degree, especially with the barricade skill. To start off, these are all the categories of buffs, and if 2 buffs are in the same category, they won't be able to stack, so look out for that. Except for the unique category, those stack with everything. Now, starting with some things that nearly everyone can use with little or no faith investment. First off, here's some tiers for your Flask of Physic. I strongly recommend the Opaline Hard tier as it stacks with all the other defense buffs. But these other tiers are plenty good too. For consumables, it's pretty straightforward. These guys all add to a specific type of defense, so it helps to stock up on them for when you need them. Now before we get into spells, here's some skills that you can put on a weapon. And these skills have no stat requirements. Note that if it's specifically a weapon buff, you need to keep the weapon out for the buff to stay around. And finally, we'll start here with some low face spells that give a solid boost to elemental defense. They have upgrade forms too, with a higher faith requirement however, as well as one that blocks a little bit of every element. I also strongly recommend a heal over time spell. Bestial Vitality is good for non-faith builds as it only requires 12 faith. Lastly, and my highest recommendation, Golden Vow and Black Flame's Protection. I personally spam these, and you should too. Very good. Yeah,